Alright, what's up guys, it's Overlord. I just want to say first thing, thank you all for the comments and subs from the last video. It means a lot to me. It was nice to hear all your guys' opinions on Battlefield 6 and hearing some of your guys' stories about the older games. So we know yesterday was the multiplayer reveal. We saw a bunch of streamers, we saw a lot of information about the new Battlefield 6 and how it's looking so far. But of course, all the streamers are sponsored that are there. Everyone who's playing the game early is sponsored. So remember, no pre-orders. Watching streamer for like an hour or something gave you early access code, which I think so far it's been confusing on what the early access code is for. But so far it looks like the early access code is just for like an in-game reward, right? I think everyone will be able to play the game those two free weeks, right? The open beta. I think everyone will be able to be free. Everyone was confused in the beginning what that code was needed for. I'm still confused too. No one has like a solid answer. And yeah, hopefully you know you don't need the code to play the beta. That would be stupid. It's open beta, but hopefully it's just a reward. You know, hopefully I'll see you on the battlefield. You know. All right, let's talk about what we saw yesterday. So yesterday they went over the maps, modes, portal, combat, classes, destructions, and a couple of new stuff, right? But initially the leakers were saying we were gonna get like 15 or something maps, but we're getting 9 maps on launch. And with there's a cool new thing. They were talking about like seasons, so we'll see how they do seasons. The only thing I'm worried about how they do seasons is like what they did with the previous seasons, where it's like, I know they can't leave battle passes. Battle passes has been really big since Modern Warfare. You know, since Call of Duty introduced battle passes, battle passes is gonna be staying. You know, so knowing that, what I'm always worried about is the skins. You know, I talked about the last time. Like, hopefully there's no goofy skins, but EA people have asked EA, are there gonna be goofy skins? And they kind of throw it off to the side or avoid the question. But hopefully we don't get goofy skins, but we can only wait and see. I mean, obviously, we all saw the trailer. We saw gameplay yesterday. It looks good, right? We saw the game modes that people were playing. One of the ones they didn't play was called Escalation, which is supposed to be like a conquest or domination type. More conquest, because conquest is bigger, but with all the objectives slowly disappearing, and you get closer and closer. So it's like, say you have a big map, and those 2 objectives at the other side of the end, they get closed. So it's like a push, which is nice. That'll be interesting to see as it brings more combat closer and becomes more hectic. Another thing that was nice to see is Portal is back. With Portal in 2042 wasn't that good. It was okay, right? It did its job. It let us customize how we want to play the game, but I think it didn't allow as much creative freedom like as they're showing now, right? Now this is like showing you can pretty much make it turns into a Roblox and Fortnite situation where you make your own maps, you can make your own stuff, right? I mean, so you can still do what you did with old Portal. You can make hardcore mode and, you know, like XP farming modes and shit like that. Well, that's what I'm like. That's always gonna be there, right? And again, they confirmed classes are back. We're gonna have our support, recon, assault, medic. We're gonna have all those guys. So far, the destruction, that's what everyone really liked so far. Like, everyone had positive on the destruction. Destruction looks amazing. The thing about destruction, they had like a tactical destruction, which was really cool, where it's like you can destroy the floors, you can destroy walls to see inside, which very cool part of the game that will change how the flow of the fight goes. Another thing about classes was all the weapons are going to be open to everyone, I believe, except for class signature weapons and equipment, right? So like, say for example, the medic, I think only the medic can have the medic bag, and say there's a medic gun or whatever weapon they have, like the noob tube or whatever, right? I think that would be exclusive to the medic, and maybe one gun that's like a submachine gun type of gun that's just medic exclusive, right? So it would be the same for everyone else. And maybe it's like for the machine gunner, it's just a certain machine gun and an ammo pack or something, where it's like, yeah, that's theirs, that's a signature equipment and they're a weapon. But overall, all weapons will be open to all classes, which kind of don't like, but it's like at the same time it's not too bad. We're kind of used to that, like in games, like Call of Duty and other games where you could kind of have a bunch of weapons, where it's like you're used to having, you know, a array of weapons like a machine gun and a shotgun, and even though your job is something else. What we also saw was deployable covers for the support, which is really cool. The engineers obviously usually are usual anti-vehicle, and they just repair. Our assault was interesting this time. They're pulling a lot from all their games and just putting into one. So all their previous games from Battlefield like 5, 2042, and Battlefield 3 and 4, they're just combining it into this game. And 2042 obviously. With 2042 I see they're pulling just a bunch of HUD. Like the HUD all reminds me of 2042, which is not bad, right? It looks alright, but that's like a personal pick where it's like I kind of like a realistic HUD. Whereas like this kind of HUD like looks alright. It's kind of like goofy, but at the same time it's simplistic and it works. The recon is gonna have a drone instead of a MAV or flare like they have previously, so it's just cool. The drone looks really nice and small, fits in an urban environment instead of a giant ass MAV. Another cool thing was the dragging and reviving. Like that's really cool. You know so many times you get revived in the open and then you die instantly and then you get mad at the guy that revived you. So it's like now you can drag and revive at the same time, which reminds you of Battle Big. You can hitch a ride on the vehicle, so it's like if the car is max 4, you can be outside holding on the side. We saw some players doing it on tanks, but again, so far like we're hyped. I'm hyped too, but again, remember, no pre-orders. Everything that the people are saying are sponsored. They're sponsored. They are not going to give their full opinions on what's working, what's not working, stuff like that. I would say wait till the beta, till you physically can play, then think about it. And I would still say don't pre-order. Do not pre-order till the game is officially out. You're not missing anything. Like, look at the pre-order rewards, right? It's just a tombstone skin and a tank skin and something like that. It's not really worth it. Not worth $80 of your money going down the drain for a doo-doo game that if it doesn't work or is broken on the first week, not worth. And especially if you wait, even if you wait like say a month or till a sale, like say Black Friday or Christmas, it would be, you're not gonna miss much, right? I would say the season would still last till the new year, but again, your choice. I would say no pre-orders. I'm not pre-ordering. I want to believe in the game, but at the same time, we won't know till we physically are able to play it or see it on the first week. The first week we'll see like what is actually wrong. Does it work? How well it plays. But honestly, people are hyped. People literally in the live stream of the Battlefield 6 multi-reveal yesterday, they were like, nah, you can't convince me. I'm gonna pre-order. I'm gonna pre-order right now. It was like an argument chat. People were like, don't pre-order, and other people are like, nah, you can't convince me, I'm a pre-order now. It's like, that's the point of this reveals, right? It's to get you hyped up and at the same time pull you to pre-order, right? But at the same time, it's like, okay, like, it's like if you pre-order, right, and usually it's cool to pre-order, right? It feels like, yeah, I feel involved. I feel like I'm giving them my money to do something cool, right? But not really. I feel like at this point, like, it's gonna be a waste of money and time. You don't get any early access. All you do is you get a couple rewards. If you got early access, cool, right? But they're not gonna give early access. No point in pre-ordering. You might miss skins and some rewards and booster pack. Oh, boo-hoo, right? But I'm gonna say, don't pre-order. Just wait till you can actually play the beta for yourself. Wait for when the game actually releases. When it's dropping October 10th, when it releases, and you can physically play the game. Hopefully I'll see you guys out there during the beta. You know, I'll be playing. I'll be posting some my opinion on the game. But yeah, thank you guys for all the likes, comments. Let me know what you thought about the multiplayer reveal yesterday. What are your opinions? Did you pre-order? Are you gonna pre-order? Are you even planning on buying this Battlefield? But yeah, peace.